boy. Love what you say, yeah.
And good morning to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Radio Belize Mix. It's 2 minutes after 11 o'clock. Happy Saturday morning, November 21, 2020. Your humble servant is inside the mix, Will Johnson. Coming up is I Wake Up Like This with your host, Queen Lerna Smith, with special guests. You don't want to miss this. It's going down. Tell your friends about it. We're on Sector 9, Cloud, Mixcloud, Vimeo, YouTube, Facebook, BelizeMix.com, and more. All right. We're here on Radio Belize Mix, and we're joined by the one and only Queen Lerna. Good morning, Queen Lerna.
Good morning. Hi, guests. Good morning, Georgette. Good morning, Ozzy.
Good morning.
Thanks for making it in. Great job. Good morning, Clayton.
Morning.
Hi. All right, world. Hello, everyone. You know what time it is. It's that time of the month. It's a Wake Up Like This with 3 amazing guests, you guys. All the way from Dangriga, Hopkins, and all that Garifuna culture is on. Today, we're going to have some great fun. Are you ready?
Aye.
All right.
Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the house once again is Miss Georgette Lambe. Give it up, everyone.
All right, welcome, Georgette.
Thank you.
Welcome, Georgette. You guys know this gentleman over here, Ozzy Smith. All right, Ozzy. Clayton Williams, going by the name of C. Wills. We're going to have some great time with these individuals, you guys. I love the idea that I have someone here today that I have no idea. I just got to meet him. So this is the idea of what we are all about, is getting to know our artists and getting to know our culture, right? Today, we're going to have a lot of for you. I'm going to start off with the lovely Georgette Lambe over here. She's a proud daughter of Pablo. A community activist and a cultural legend. All right? So I want you guys to get to know these individuals because they've been in the community and their journey has been very long and hard, but they're here with us today. She's a cultural educator. She's an actress. She's a singer. She's a dancer. Oh my goodness. She's 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 drum also, and she's a beauty pageant queen. You guys know that? She is the silent weapon that we had out there.
Beauty pageant queen, Lord have mercy.
She's Miss Dangriga.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And she's gonna tell us, yes. She was hiding that from us, you guys. She was hiding that from us, but it's the idea to get to know these individuals here today. All right, Georgette, I'm going to let you say a little bit more about yourself, but I'm going to just do the small introduction for the individual here so that we have an idea who's sitting on the stage with us today. Over here in the yellow, we have Mr. C. Willis. C. Willis, who is the youngest, talented, international panadero. Hey, welcome.
Oh, hello to everyone.
Yes, he's an international recording artist, songwriter, guitarist, composer, you name it. And he's also a drummer, and he also teaches a drumming lesson.
Yes.
All right, you guys, you're gonna express some more about yourself to the audience. Also, on right here we have, he goes by the name of Ozzy Smith. The name is Spice. And he goes by the name of Mr. Spice. And he is SKM Records. Okay. He's a hard-working individual, guys. You guys see him in the community, and he put off the biggest of concerts, and he produce and promote so many things that he's going to tell you about. And so we cannot take this lightly. We want to congratulate, we want to appreciate our artist, our hard-working promoter, producer that is here with us today and also out there doing their work. All right, you guys. But first of all, let me take it back to Miss Georgette, because she is going to give us a little brief history about the Garifuna culture. And then we're going to hear a little drumming from her sister, because you guys always see the male drummers. So Georgette, welcome. Can you just talk to the people and give them a little bit about, just a little bit more about yourself and where you came from?
Good day, good day, good day, good day. Can you kindly tell me, Miss Lady, which country you come from? Who me, I come from Belize. Sweet, sweet Belize. Bana brother Dangwiga, Belizean, you see. So I am Georgette Lambe, and I'm a proud Garifuna from Dangwiga. I live in LA. Our Garinago people were exiled from St. Vincent. We call it Urume. After the Second British War, our chief Chatouye died March 1795. Dates are important to us so we could get our timeline. And in October of 1996, around 5,080 Garinago people were prisoners, and they were taken to Balisau. Some of our people perished. They perished because on that island, they were just left with a little bit of food. After the war, they had wounds, and they didn't have no medication, and disease and death. March of 1797, around 2,200 were forced onto 11 prison ships and removed. From there on, we were displaced in Central America. April 12th of 1797, we landed in Honduras. That's on the island of Rotan. That's where Garinago people were. So we all came together, and we all landed in Honduras, on the island of Rotan. So no matter where we are right now, that was our first place that we landed. It's important for us to know. Mm-hmm. We migrated to Belize in 19th of November, 1802, with the leadership of T.V. Ramos. 1802, November 26, Marcos Sanchez Diaz migrated with the other group to Guatemala. In 1912, Joseph Sambula founded the community in Orinoco, and that's how they are in Nicaragua. So we are all around, but the main important thing is we were from Urume. Our homeland was Urume. That's where we came from. My grandmother was a composer, and I didn't get to meet her, but I guess she left me with a little bit of her talent. I would say I would say a little bit, because I could never step up to where she was. And my father had said he never wanted to be a composer, but he wrote songs. And then I found them. But so my grandmother had this song that she wrote, Yurume Nege Buga Wage Rabe. On one of her posts, someone say, why did they say Nege? That because it was our homeland. To make correction in that, we were not there. So when they give a story to her, she have to put it in her song the way how she could interpret it.
Yes,
We have a lot of information now because of what those people had left for us through music.
All right, Miss Georgia, let us hear just a little piece of that song you're talking about. 1 second. Go ahead, Miss Georgia.
That was a story that live on through us now, because now the generation is still singing that song. That song was made before me, but then we're still singing that song because our history was left for us in that song. So when the historian, I'm not an historian, but when the historian go and look up what happened, we hear it in some of our songs through our ancestors. Right. So it's important to us that we respect what was left for us before and not condemn what was left for us before. I will not condemn any musician because preservation is important to me. And I believe that with the language, if a musician is singing, a child could learn. I could sing a Spanish song because I hear it constantly. So a child could hear through a song and could learn 2 Garifuna words from that song because they keep hearing it. So it's still preservation. My word to everyone is preserve in your own way. Let's not condemn what each one is trying to do. Let us lift each one up. We have a rich culture. We have a country that have that culture. So let's encourage each other. Let's promote each other, and let's lift each other up in preservation, because preservation is
right. I agree.
That's right. That's what we want to hear. Let's unite. And I notice right now, I'm gonna get over because we're gonna come back and move a little bit quicker. You have that beautiful attire on and the colors. I need you to just kind of tell us about the colors of the Garifuna flag, which is the yellow, the gold, and the white they have in there. Can you tell us those different colors and the meaning of each colors real quick? And then I'm going to move over to.
Okay, the Garifuna flag, it's the yellow, the black, and the white. There's the correct me if I'm wrong, Wills. We have the freedom, and we have where the war and the peace. Okay, and then we also have where we have it all over that it tells you in detail what the Garifuna flag is about. And so we have so much stuff that we do now that we teach and we promote. And this is our Garifuna. This is our Garifuna flag color. So for me, when it's Independence Day, I like to use my Belizean red, white, and blue. And when it's a Garifuna mud, I use my yellow, black, and white.
All right. Thank you. All right, so this is very educational also, guys. We do everything. I Wake Up Like This is an informative educational program also. We have all sorts of guests that comes on this show. We're gonna move over. I'm gonna move over to Mr. Ozzy, the one of the biggest producer I've seen in our circle, you guys. Ozzy, he's quiet, but he is he's been on his game, and he's been busy. So Ozzy, I know you started your journey through music before you get into SKM Records. So music was your first love, and you was actually a DJ. You were DJing around internationally, one of the biggest DJs that was selling millions of records, and mixtapes and all that stuff. Can you tell us a little bit about that journey real quick so people can have an idea that you came from music and you was also in a band, and I think your favorite instrument was the turtle shell? Huh? So
Yeah.
good. You didn't know I know that,
Okay,
right?
I see you've been searching.
Yes,
Searching.
I've
All
been
right.
searching. I've been searching. So can you just give the audience a little bit about your journey to come to this point, because it's not easy.
Well, I come from a musical home. My dad is a musician.
Okay.
He's a guitarist, composer. He sings, he writes. He actually write music, read music, and he's been around for a long time with all the bands them here in Stan Creek. So coming up, I used to hang around Song City Band with Chico Ramos. Right? So then I moved to the States and I got more into DJing. So I start DJ, and different places I start going. And I start doing a lot of remix for radio stations and stuff like that. And the DJ world, I did a couple of mixtapes. I probably have like a good 60 volume of different mixtapes out on the road. Then the game just got slow. So I just start producing, get in the studio, and I start working with different artists. But before producing, I joined Garifuna Legacy.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's a group
band back then, right?
from Garifuna Kids. Yeah,
Okay.
from Garifuna Kids. Yeah, so I joined Garifuna Legacy, and my pops had a band too in the States where I used to play the turtle shell now and again, called BZ Express. I don't know if you remember the late Mighty K.
Okay. History. Yes.
Yeah, so I used to work with all them guys. So then I start doing mixing. I work with Calypso Rose, Sparrow,
Right.
And from there, I moved
Crazy.
on to G Unit. Yeah, Crazy, all these, right? So from there, I move over to the hip hop side. I work with a lot of hip hop artists, and I just stick to my culture, and I like
Okay, so you
music, so I just keep on pushing.
Go ahead, Miss Lerner.
Okay. All right. So and your DJ group back then
What's called Road
was
Warrior.
your DJ group back then. You guys was Road Warrior, right?
Yes, international.
All right. So we gonna take a little music, Will, and then we're gonna let's take a little music for C. Wills, and then I'm gonna ask him to give us a little brief summary of his journey.
A little music from C. Willis. All right, then you guys gotta keep quiet on the side because I'm gonna feature a video of C. Willis. How about that?
Yeah, C. Willis, boy. Love what you say, yeah. Junior, my heart. Nasaru, baby, na file. Na huwaru ninu malale. Utina se Musu sere me lu faradi. La ula nigga no yao bo. La ula suka te la nigga no yao bo. Lo sule baby yao mo go. Faradi mugi wa museru be o go. I look for the bamugi bisi wo. I look for the bamugi wo. Lo sule baby yao mo go. Faradi mugi wa museru be o go. I look for the bamugi bisi wo. I look for the bamugi wo. Mugi baba, mugi musume. Mugi baba, mugi musume. I look for the babies in me wo. I look for the babies in me. Mugi baba, mugi musume. Mugi baba, mugi musume. I look for the babies in me wo. I look for the babies in me. Aye, aye. Yeah, she was boy.
The music of C. Willis right here on Radio Belize Mix. Take it away, Miss Verna. Go ahead, Queen Lerna.
All right, you guys, give it up for C. Wills. Yes. All right, you guys, that is from the Panadera, Mr. Wills. Can you
Clayton Williams, man. Clayton Williams.
Right, William C. Wills. Yeah. Can you tell us about this video here? A little story about the story behind it, the meaning behind it, and some of what it means.
I believe he was playing Sereme. No, I can't really hear it.
Yeah,
That's all.
Sereme, yeah.
Okay, so Sereme is Sereme means thanks. I'm just giving thanks and praises to the man above, no? The good Lord for always. When I wake up, he give me the voice to sing, give me a voice to speak to my people, speak to my Garifuna people, and I'm just giving thanks for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Usually, I am, I love your music. Every one of them is, the kids can listen to it, the seniors can listen to it. It's so positive and it's full of meaning. So, thank you for that. All right. They had labeled you as, will you have something to say just now?
No, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good. I'm enjoying the program. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. See, Wills, they label you as the youngest panadero because we don't have too many of that. So can you just give us a brief, history on your journey and the type of music that you choose and why you decided to do this style? And they stated to say that you may be following into the late Andy Palacio footstep.
Yeah.
Is that your idol?
So I started at a very young age. I started playing Garifuna drums at the Leverhead Drumming School in Hopkins. From when I was like 7 years old, I started to play the lead drum, which is the primero. Then I played the segundo, I played the shaka. So I play all the percussion instruments, no? Mm-hmm. And while playing every day after school, would go to the drumming school. I was very interested in the culture. I really wanted to learn more. Then I became the lead singer of the group, singing traditional Garifuna songs, no? Later on, some guests that we was teaching, one guy had a guitar, and I was so interested in it. Seeing Andy Palacio, Paul Nabor, Aurelio Martinez, all these guys with their guitar, no? That was so interesting. I started to ask this guy, how do I play a guitar? He started to teach me a couple of chords. Then later on, at that time, YouTube was a thing. So I went to YouTube, how to play a guitar, and I started right from there. And later on, I become to write my own songs, and up to now, I'm still here.
Look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
Are you? I noticed that you. I thought you was lefty. Because it's you're versatile with your guitar. Sometimes you play with that down pat, right? Wow. Okay. And what'd you say?
You were breaking up, Lorna. Go ahead and repeat what you said just now, please.
Breaking up for just a little bit for me. Also, we're gonna take it to give them a little taste.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get some live music from C. Willis, yeah. But just before then,
warm it up.
Just before then, and Lorna,
Huh?
just before then, Lorna, I just want to add my little experience that I had when I met C. Willis when I went to Battle of the Drums. Like you said, he's a humble young fella with wali tricky smile. So I met him briefly. I shook his hand and I talked to him, and of course, and he's a very humble fella to work with. Introduced myself, and he has been doing a great job. I also want to extend my greetings here to Ozzy Smith, who has been tremendous behind the scene, a very adamant person when it comes, and meticulous person when it comes to doing his music. So Ozzy, we applaud you well, and I thank you for keeping doing what you're doing. Georgette Lambert, well, you know, she is a queen. Georgette is just a queen. I know I said nothing else more than she's a queen. I'm going to leave it at that. But go ahead, Lorna. We're going to go to C. Willis live with some music. C. Willis, pick up that guitar and strum some guitar for me. Make I say that C, that's G, and that D, and that E card.
Yeah. So, I'll play the song where everybody, the famous song, Garifuna Nuea, which means I am Garifuna.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
We are singing no. Mama no ya derecha.
Yeah. Garifuna nunca ya. Thank you, C. Willis. Good job. Famous song.
Thanks.
Okay, we're not hearing Miss Lorna right now. Broken up. So I'm going to take it over, C. Willis. Give us a little history. You started about telling us that you got interested in music, but where exactly did you see that you where was exactly the peak when you actually knew, okay, this is what I wanted to do?
Yeah, so like I said, I was always at the drum school playing, teaching, singing the traditional songs. And once I picked up that guitar, man, I was 2 a.m., 3 a.m. playing the guitar. That's when the song, my first song, Garifuna Nuea, that's when I actually started to picked my own lyrics, and the song naturally came to me, no? So from then it was non-stop. My mom, what time are you gonna go to sleep? And Garifuna Wateo, Kabas Aura Bongo, what time are you going to bed? Because I'm staying up late with my guitar making noise. No? so then I went to the studio with Junimar and Dangwiga. So I have to say big up Junimar.
Yeah, Junimar and Dangriga, right? Producer too. Yeah.
All right, big producer.
He's the one who first recorded my first.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lerna.
All right, all right. Just a little breaking up there. All right, we're gonna take it. Yes, can we hear?
Go ahead, Lerna. Go ahead, Lerna.
Yeah, we're gonna take it over, Georgette. You have a little something you would like to show us. Can you give us a little taste of that right now?
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a little. My first song that I wrote as a kid, being at home. My mother, because male was the drummers, so I wanted to play drums, and my mother said no, because girls not supposed to sit with drums between the legs. And then my father said, well, I prefer for her to have drums there, and so than for her to be on the streets and doing something else.
Exactly.
So he bought my first pair of drum, and he's like, we got to encourage them. If a child loves something, give them what they love, and if it's positive, than for them to stray on the street and get into trouble. So I start writing and practicing playing drum, and like Sylvia's mom, like, what time you go sleep? My thing, my mom, can you stop making noise down there with those drums? But, I too was self-taught because I did the reenactment with my father since I was 4 years old, and then he used to tell me, just listen to what you hear and you put it on the drum. So I'm gonna do a little, and it's called La Mise.
Damn. All right. Yeah.
Nice.
We don't see the females. We don't see the female drumming too often, so it's a treat. We thank you so much, Georgette.
Yeah.
And Ozzy, do you have your
I also
turtle
need to big up Ozzy on my album. This album, Tefede Gule Poli, Ozzy put some love into it, and I need to tell you thanks very much, nephew. I appreciate you, and thank you for supporting me. I want for me to be an example for other females, that someone is out there to encourage and inspire you, because we do have female artists, and I don't want them to stop. I don't want them to give up, because so my goal is to encourage other female artists to not give up in what they're doing and to keep it going. And then know that I have your back, because I'll be 100% supportive of what's going on out there.
Ooh.
So thank you for
All
the
right,
love
all right.
and thank you for your preservation.
Great. And Elsie, on that note, I know you, like I said, you work with a whole lot of artists. Can you let us know some of those artists that you put so much of your time into, and where are they right now at this point in their life with their music?
All right. We got Lloyd. We got Reckless.
Mm-hmm.
We got Titiman.
Okay. You work with.
Puts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got Little
Who's that?
June.
Yes.
Um,
Super G.
my
You work with
dad.
Super G?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many.
It's so many, you guys.
Yeah,
Let me.
From
let me-
Gooey, we got
Gooey.
Aurelio, we got Nino Arzu.
Ooh, Asiatic.
Yeah, Asiatic as well. I
Asiatic,
did probably
right.
like three albums for him.
Wow.
The list is long. I
Very-
can't even remember. I work with
You've been-
everybody though.
you-
I'm neutral.
Yes. So he even worked with Harrington Trapp and guys like those, right?
Yes, correct.
Oh, my goodness. And your latest right now is with it's Georgette and DJ Black, right?
Correct.
All right. So
And I got this guy that I just produced to. His name is Jeff Perry. He have a song called Job Job on Punta. Yeah, that just released 19.
And then
So I'm working. I'm still motivating people all over the place. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You could bring the simplest idea to me, and I could bring magic out of it.
Wow. Okay, and you're still working. You go back and forth. Well, not right now with what's happening today, but you're still working with artists out here, and back there. What's going on back there? What was the happenings for the 19th? I know you had some plans, but how did that work out for you?
Well, 19, a lot of things is just virtual now, right? So
Right.
everybody's just, we're not allowed to have parties or large gathering or stuff like that, right? So per se. So now everything is just, the music scene is like dead for right now, you know, until this pandemic is kind of over or finito or something. I don't know. But my 19, like I got up, somebody had to tell me it's 18. I didn't even feel it, you know. Normally, I would be hearing drums everywhere. You go to the bank, everywhere you would have been hearing something. Seawolves would have been down here for 19.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Once everything was, because they got double book, triple book. One show in Hopkins, one show in Briga. You know, it would have been happening. All the noise, but when it was politics, they get parade, but they didn't give us no parade, you know? So I gotta call them guys in the big power and find out what happened. Big parade. I guess when I went to that parade, I was enjoying 19 then.
Oh boy. All right. Well, you know, hopefully, you know, there's a curfew and all that stuff going on right now at this point.
We don't have no curfew. They just put a curfew on us.
We have curfew.
Yeah, they just put a curfew out here for 10 o'clock.
Oh, out there.
Right.
Okay. Well, they waive all the curfew. We don't have no curfew. We don't have no curfew.
Trying to get rid of this thing. So, and this is the reason why we are still pushing a wake up like this for artists, you know, so that this keep them motivated. You know, we want a platform to keep everyone motivated. We've been doing our best to do things, you know, with donating to the artists that you know is still pushing their work and not stopping in this pandemic.
That's what the conversation we were having yesterday, Lorna. I just want to butt in here for a little bit. We had a very good conversation with C. Willis yesterday, and we made mention of the fact that this is the time. this is a time that all these artists, because we're so confined to have to stay indoors wearing our masks, get in the studio, start to create music, make music, make use of the time, and make use of the virtual platforms that we have to reach out, and so that when you become popular in what you're doing, and you actually you improve your craft, when this COVID is over, people are going to be hiring you. You know what I'm saying? Because you are showcasing yourself. Showcase yourself. Keep active.
In the mix.
Exactly.
I agree. You got to keep your name in the mix.
And see, Wills, I want to congratulate you once again. I know it was back in 2016, but for one of the youngest artists out there, you was just tearing up the night of that 2016 at the award show. 8 nominations.
Yeah.
And 5. Oh my God! You came out with 5 awards. Come on, you guys. Have you guys
That's right.
heard anyone that's been doing that lately?
No, this is good. So, Ms. Lerner, what I want to do right now is move on to something from Georgette that goes like this. Here goes, folks. No, I want to get into the Punta one. There goes. Here goes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go, Georgette. You can see Willis. Come on, Ozzy. Tie me up. Tie me up. Loose me. Loose me, see Willis. Tie me up with the tie. Music of Georgette Lambert right here on Raid Release Mix on a beautiful Saturday morning. Take it over, Queen Lerner. Go ahead.
I just sweat.
Yeah, the sweat the what? The sedong.
Come on, I'm in the job, man.
Ay, ay,
You
ay.
know what I'm saying?
All right, Papa. I'm
I'm in the
convinced.
job, I'm in the job.
Yeah. I like your turtle shell.
Yeah, man, I'm in the job, man.
So, Georgette, quickly, I'm going to ask you because it seems like Lorna freeze up there for a minute. When was this music produced? This one right here that we listened to just now.
When was it produced?
Yeah.
Well, I had the project for like almost like 2 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be released like last 19th, and I just hold it back, and I said I want to fix it up some more, you know. So I had multiple projects I was jumping around fixing to getting everybody project ready. So I just decided this was the time.
Right. Okay, so now quickly, Ozzy, you mentioned before, you have collaborated with a whole lot of folks, but the music is so international, it's so professionally made now with today's software and things you're working with. Who are your musicians on these tracks? Are you playing basically all the instruments?
No, I have different people. I have Junior Marr. I have this guy named Atta. I have Alo Bando. I have Raga on guitars. All the drumming, some of the drumming and some samples where I have.
Right.
The shells is all me. The maracas and all that stuff is all me. And the arrangement,
right?
The idea.
So what I gather right now is a combination of good musicians put together that actually work with you to produce good music like this.
Yes,
right,
correct.
I must say, man, that the quality of music today is non-compare like yesterday because the quality is so good these days. My goodness, I love it. Georgette, are you still with me, Georgette?
Yes.
Yeah, we're still trying to get the learner back, but in the meantime, Georgette, you also have a professional side of you apart from the music. You're in the health field. Am I right?
Yeah, I work. Yeah.
You work as what in the health field, if you don't mind me asking?
I am multitask, so I do many jobs. I am work where I work with the city. I work in the health field, so I'm an essential worker. So I manage a group home, and we have 6 guys that are disabled, so it's important that I keep them safe. I also work with the city at Recon Park, and so I multitask. Besides the music is my love. Right. My job is my life.
I was just about to ask you that because it takes time for you to do what you do. You have to juggle your professional life and still put music as one of the things that you do on the side because you love it so much. And you're able to accomplish that because the music is telling me that you're able to still do your professional work and still do your music. Now, what advice have you for the young women who are inspired by your kind of music or what you do? Tell us.
For the young women who are inspired, they're different kind. There's for me, I have to talk for myself. The music for me that's the way I preserve. I teach dances. I have groups that I work with little kids because preservation is important to me. And so I feel like through the music, you could send messages, you could relate. You could teach them because children learn a lot through music, and we have different type of kids in the learning field.
Right.
So for young people, I encourage them that if this is what you want to do, don't be discouraged.
Right. Okay.
I've been doing music for a while now, and everyone big me up on this album and tell me how good it sounds. But when you find that chemistry with someone who understands and push you to the level where they know you're capable of being, you should not stop in what you're doing. There's a lot of female artists out there, but they get discouraged,
right? Because
they're not encouraged. So my encouragement is that if our male artists could also pull a female that they see who have a potential under their wing and guide them, they'll be okay.
All right.
So my goal under Ozzy put me out there to another level, which I'm telling everyone that this is my love, because I don't have no bad habit. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. I just do. So this is where I spend my time, and I find love in it. I find therapy. It keeps me going. It keeps me sane. So we just need to encourage them, and I will encourage them and tell them, look, I am here. If you need someone to talk to, I am here. If you need someone to advise you, I am here. And then I prefer them to do something positive than to be on the street and roam and get into trouble that they can't get themselves out of.
Thank you very much, Georgette. I want to post that same question here to Clayton, and I'm going to hand it back to Miss Lerner right now, but just the same question to you, Clayton, a.k.a. C. Willis. What do you have to say to the young men who are looking up at you, all the young white who see you performing on stage? Tell them something right now, Clayton.
I would say, man, like how I started, I just kept going. No, I never gave up. So don't give up. If you believe in something, go for it and don't stop. Be around the right people, link with great musicians, and you keep going.
Thank you. Go ahead, Lerner. Take it away.
Wow. Great job. Thank you, Will. Thank you so much, guys. C. Willis and everyone on here today, you guys, I want you guys to get out your system now and thank everyone that helped you along your journey. I want you guys to get it all out. We're going to start with you, C. Willis. Give thanks to those that you want to appreciate along the journey.
First, I got to give thanks to the man above, no? Give thanks to God, to my parents back home in Hopkins and the whole of Hopkins, everybody. They have been behind me like crazy. My whole family, all the musicians I've worked with, all the producers. It's so much to listen. I can't really say one name, but everything that's been supporting my journey. My beautiful wife here with me now supporting me like crazy. Everybody, man, everybody that's behind me, and I want to say that I have a brand new project dropping on my birthday this year, December 18th. I have an EP. I'm dropping 5 songs, and everybody look out for that. And go check my new video out. Abba Wagia is out now, YouTube.
All right.
Okay. And you, Ozzy, you have anyone that may have helped you along your journey?
Oh yeah. Well, basically my family. They're the one that is behind me. Everybody else, I just issue out the help. I'm humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, my family, my mom, my dad, my auntie right now, everybody got my back. Everybody else, I just help. From there, they just have to keep on going. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Big up to my Lee boy, Little June, you know what I mean? Mr. Afro Punta.
Yes, you know? yes.
We come a long way. Check, I picked that kid. Used to be on my... Everywhere I go, he used to follow me like serious, like man, I want to do something. He was hungry. That's what you call hungry. I don't see that anymore like that.
And that's what it takes to do good music. You gotta have hunger for the music. You have to really. You have to.
He had a different. He didn't give up.
You gotta be. You gotta be determined. You gotta be determined, and you gotta be consistent when it comes to your music. Go ahead, guys.
All right, Georgette. Can you get some more thank yous out?
I came from the old say, it take a village to raise a child.
Right.
So I want to thank my village because first, God, because he made it possible, and knock on wood, so far he's holding me up through this whole COVID because I'm out there working every day.
Out there.
And he keep me safe. And I want to thank
thank God.
My sisters, my uncle, my aunt, because they're very supportive of me. My fans, all the little kids in my group, Miss Martha, my old lady Berta. I have all these drummers out here. They have my back. I have big love for my crew in LA, and I have Belize on a whole. That's my country. See, I'm wearing it on my neck because I carry it. Belize. So I want to thank the people.
Belize.
Yes,
so they're very supportive. And Patrick Barrow, because I was in Babylon Warriors before. I work with Dana Martinez, Patrick Barrow, my cousin George, was his dad for helping me, Noro for doing my album before, my cousin Chris and Trish for in St. Vincent, Petra Rana, my cousin that helped me too on video with my cousin, with my nephew Oz. So I also have a video out on YouTube. I have my album out. It's on YouTube and it's online. And so I'm a humble person. So I don't think that I did anything great. I just think that it's a time, and I'm grateful that I am here to do it. And then there's many more that could come from behind us. And C. Wills, I want to thank you too for what you're doing. I enjoy your music as well. And I thank all the musicians. Thank you, Lerna and Wills, for having us on here.
Right.
And we'll keep doing what we do.
We got to come and unite.
Humble servant. So without God, nothing is possible, and He made it possible for us.
That's right. And Steve Wills, you are performing virtually tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, at the Street Festival, LA.
The fourth annual Street Fest.
Yep. That's.
I'm on there too.
Georgette, you was on there too.
Right.
Okay, so that is Can you guys?
I'll be on it next year.
You're gonna be on it next year with music though. You're gonna be singing, right, Ozzy?
Yeah. I'm gonna drop my first single. Yeah, it's time. Yeah, man, just look out for it. Well, I'm gonna need you to arrange it. All right, Will?
No problem. I got that. I got your back.
Because you see, people forget that you play, right?
A lot of people don't know that I play. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Will is everything also, you guys. So that's the fun part about music, musician, and this entertainment world. We love it, and we're not going to give it up. It doesn't matter how old you are, because see what we did? We pulled out the legendary, and they came out smiling. They were so happy to come back out.
Right.
So it doesn't matter how old you are. I mean, we have folks that's on here, the legendary is like 80, 85,
right,
and all that, and they're still doing their thing. So tomorrow is the concert with two of our guests, you guys. If you guys can tune in, it's the 4th annual Garifuna Street Fest, which is at 12 noon. And if you guys need any information, it's 323-628-5403. All right? So you guys could tell them where they could find virtual, what page is going to be on. Georgette? You know what page it's going to be on? Gafu, what is it?
It's It'll be on Ronnie Figueroa page.
Ronnie Figueroa page. Okay. All right. So we look forward to see you guys.
Aren't you gonna have the album out there tomorrow?
And that's the album cover for Georgette, you guys.
Yeah.
That's the new release. And then any other information where they could find your music, C. Wills?
For me, first, I would like to stress that also to the people, we say Miss Georgette album, we say DJ Black album, man, just support it, We stress that people support the music. You see what YouTube video, let's share this stuff, it's only us that could make it bigger, no?
Right, my point exactly.
All right.
And you guys can check out my music also on different platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, all these platforms, YouTube, everywhere. Just search Clayton Williams, you'll find out my music.
Right, and you guys are open if an artist have a question about how to do certain things, I know with C. Wills, your music is so worldwide. You have one of your song that's hit 140-some-thousand views. So, you're doing your thing, and you have people that is working with you, setting you up in the right direction. There's a lot of artists that still need that help. So are you guys open to give them that help? Because we have a lot of that, and me and Will alone cannot do it. We need everyone to come together and share, if you guys may. Is that?
I'm always open for it. If they have any questions or whatever, find me on Facebook, Instagram. I'm all over the place, no? If whatever artists want questions or need help in any way, I always tell the artists, I'm always willing. If you need a lead back vocals, some drumming, whatever, just contact me. I'm always willing to help everybody, no?
Right.
Yeah, thanks.
And so,
likewise over here.
Right.
Yep.
Likewise.
Okay, we see, this is how the unity starts. Whenever we see anything from our artists, especially the ones you guys know that is pushing and working hard, let's just share, because my little 2,000 and your 5,000, you know how much that add up to? People are looking. They may not like it, or comment on it, but they see it.
Well, okay.
So let's.
Lerna,
Yes?
that drives me to the point that I want to make right here before you wrap up. I want to say
Okay.
this. I want to thank every single person who had made an effort to be on this show called I Wake Up Like This. We want to,
Right.
many times we have people who are always giving, and they never get recognized. So let me take this time right now to recognize Miss Lerna. Miss Lerna has done a wonderful job getting a lot of people on this show so that they could revive their career or get recognized. One of the things that I want to say, if we reach out to you, if Miss Lerna reach out to you as an artist, make use of the opportunity, because you're never bigger than the world that could support you. You're never bigger by reaching one top song than the world that supports you. All right. So I just want to once again recognize Miss Lerna for a good job that she have been doing. Thank you, Miss Lerna.
Thank you, Will. Thank you so much. It's a lot of work. It's hard work behind the scenes, you guys. We do a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of beating, but we get it done, and we want to get the program, on. So we take the beating, and we produce great material. I didn't do this in the beginning, but I have to thank some of my greatest help and my sponsors, which is my family. Little Belize Restaurant in Inglewood. You guys got to give it up.
Yeah.
They helped me push this program. Proby's Tax and Accounting on Crenshaw, you guys. Thank you, sis. Thank
Proby.
you so much. Radio Belize Mix and his wife, you guys.
Thank you.
Woo. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Will. Thank you, Miss Bev. Hi, Johnson, also for all the artwork. I Wake Up Like This and all the artwork for Radio Belize Mix you guys see going on out there. Also, Thornton Executive Transportation. When you guys come to LA and you need a nice ride, we got that for you. We got Chris right there that will drive you around in style. All right. And also, you guys, you got Mr. Papa Curly, which is the Tough Coffee Entertainment. If you guys need some extra help, also Papa Curly is there. All right. We have the resources to help each other. We got big professional producers and promoters, and we have everything right around you, right here, accountants and all that stuff. So let's join unity and make this happen without the complaint of this one is not doing this and this one is not doing that. We got to stop complaining and start helping by sharing each other. You know what I look at? If I see that you are big enough to share another artist's work, I smile.
Right.
I smile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Well said.
So as simple as that, we are not asking for much. We just ask that if you see a flyer like with this program I'm promoting, I promote the artist them, just share it. We appreciate every bit of it. We appreciate the audience, everyone that share and comment and like the flyer and the guests that we have here today. We appreciate you guys also. We just couldn't give you guys individual shout out, but we're gonna eventually get to that. But keep tuning in and share. Any last note, Mr. Will?
No, we're good.
And
I want to get this guy.
Any last thing?
No, Ozzy have to go back or shop, so we are close out right now.
Yeah.
You guys are good. We're gonna close out.
Chicken noodles, but you never there for
Uh,
yourself.
Okay, let me just thank Mr. Michael Wagner for the team song, my daughter Brianna that helps me with all the technical stuff, and my sister Silani, Dr. Tez, for everything. So go and get these new album, you guys. Where they could find the album, Georgette? One more.
Anywhere online.
Anywhere online. And then I have it as well. And we have it online. Anywhere online have it. And then the video for Urame is on YouTube. I also have a video out.
I love the video. Oh my goodness.
Thank you. So just share it.
Yes, correct.
I will. And they asked me what we're gonna do with the short with another hour left. We want all you guys out there to go on these guest page right now and spend the last hour just liking their work, commenting on their work, and sharing their work. This is what we're gonna do with the last hour that we cut the show to 1 hour today. All right, you guys. If there's nothing else, I think I got everybody in. Mr. Johnson, we thank you guys so much for taking the time out to join us on a Wake Up Like This. So, ladies, gentlemen, world, you guys are with us on a Wake Up Like This.
Tell Queen Lerner what's on your mind. Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's Radio